In 2001, everything changed. Michael came back.
Michael Jackson!
Mariah went away.
Every now and then, somebody needs a little therapy.
Icons rocked on.
Good nights that we'll never, ever forget.
Alicia Keys took off.
That is the last thing that I expected at all.
Teen pop grew up.
Like that.
It's a beautiful, future, I think, coming.
Napster shut down.
The idea itself was out there.
Then, on a beautiful September morning, the unthinkable happened.
It's crazy. The world is totally different. It's a different world.
Next, a VH1 news special, 2001, The Year in Music. "2001 was a year like no other in American history. On that Tuesday in September, we watched in horror and disbelief as the world and the New York skyline changed before our eyes. Some witnessed the events from right here at the Brooklyn Promenade. Now, in the days and weeks that followed, the strength and determination of New Yorkers inspired the music community. Artists united for a number of benefit concerts and relief efforts. They were shaken, but stood strong.
I was just laying in bed, and it was a beautiful morning. I heard the jet go by my window, and I knew that it was too low. And then I heard the explosion.
The very first thing I did after getting the information, still not believing it or comprehending it, was immediately called my children. I had to know that they were safe.
I cried that day because I knew immediately all the implications that were going to go down for us and a lot of innocent people in the world, you know?
In an instant, the devastating events of September 11th defined 2001 and left an indelible scar on our lives.
I worry that we're actually going to see a war fought on our soil here. It's going to be an invisible thing that's attacking us, wherever, at any time.
In the frantic hours after the attacks, VH1, MTV, and radio stations across the country replaced regular programming with live news feeds.
There is not anything recognizable of what were the two trade towers.
The concert business basically ground to an absolute and complete halt. Virtually every show in the country was canceled that night.
I don't want any applause. I just want us to stand and think about what's happened today.
Sting, who was scheduled to perform on a live webcast from Italy, played only one song, Fragile.
I'm angry, I'm confused, I'm frightened. Sing this song for those people who've lost their lives. Thank you. On and on, the rain will fall. In the days that followed, the nation united and music became part of the healing process.
This land is your land, this land is my land.
I think it's really interesting that the worst in a few people have brought out the best in, I think, all Americans. I've never seen such patriotism, at least in my life. I felt compelled to go out and buy an American flag and hang it.
John Mellencamp played in Boston on September 13th and immediately noticed a difference.
I think there was like 20,000 people there, and it was like, wow. It was amazing to me how people reacted. It was as if these people had never heard music before.
Many artists took an active role in relief efforts by making public service announcements.
It's understandable that people are angry, but I beg you to remember that all of us,
people of every color and every belief, are in a fight against terrorism together.
Don't let hate defeat us.
16 years after Live Aid, an unprecedented number of all-star benefits claimed center stage.
These songs of freedom, 'cause all I've ever had.
More than 200 countries witnessed a remarkable broadcast event when Stevie Wonder, Mariah Carey, Neil Young, Tom Petty, and 18 other musicians performed on a stirring telethon aptly titled America, a tribute to heroes.
It wasn't really about egos. People wasn't trying to go out there and promote something. It was just like promote, send some money, because these people really need help.
In early October, a previously planned tribute to the words and music of John Lennon was reworked to honor New York City and benefit the victims of the terrorist attacks.
Everybody was really good, you know. They were putting their souls in their songs.
Some are dead and some are living. In my life, I've loved them all.
Imagine all the people living life in peace.
On the weekend of October 20th alone, there were over 20 hours of live benefit music from stages in Washington, D.C., Nashville, Toronto, and New York.
This is my right.
You know, we all hear stories, people say, I feel so helpless, what can I do? So what you can do is support the effort, support the whole idea of freedom.
Freedom. We're talking about freedom.
Rock legends from Paul McCartney, Mick Jagger, and Keith Richards to The Who helped put on a legendary show. The Madison Square Garden crowd included thousands of New York City police, EMS, and firefighters who were treated to a much-deserved evening of song and celebration.
The atmosphere from the crowd was incredible. I mean, it was like walking into the middle of a tornado or a hurricane. I mean, it literally took my breath away. What's going on?
2001 also saw the return of the all-star charity recording with remakes of Marvin Gaye's anti-war classic, What's Going On, and Nile Rodgers' disco anthem, We Are Family.
Entertainment has the power to make people feel peaceful. It makes you feel that there's still some semblance of normalcy in your life.
While the music community helped raise over $200 million for relief efforts, the industry itself faced some challenging financial obstacles in an already sagging economy.
The music touring business has really been affected drastically. Obviously, with what's going on, people are very glued to their TVs. They don't feel as comfortable being in, large arenas.
You hear it all across the board, all the tours that are out, how, they're not doing as well. I mean, even this tour, shows that went on sale before that happened were all sold out. Shows after, it's a little different.
With the ongoing military action in Afghanistan and the constant threat of further terrorism in the U.S., a wartime climate has changed the thinking of many artists.
When I learned about Anthrax in high school, I just thought it sounded cool. In a million years, we never thought that we would have to change the name of this band for any reason. And now there may be a reason to change it. We really don't know what to do at this point.
That concern echoes a newfound sensitivity, one that surfaced immediately after the terrorist attacks. Oakland hip-hoppers The Coup quickly replaced the cover of their new album Party Music, designed before September 11th. The cover eerily depicted the explosion of the World Trade Center, and Stain's video Fade was temporarily shelved.
In our video, there was a clock tower that we played in with falling blocks, and it's a little too close to what just happened here.
Alternative rockers Bush decided to change the name of their latest song to The People That We Love.
Well, the title of the single was Speed Kills, and when it came out, just within the time of the September 11th attack, so it just seemed like a inappropriate couple of words to be using at that time. Simple as that.
Perhaps the most significant change to the industry is the music itself. The success of new songs like Lives Overcome and Enrique Iglesias' Hero indicated consumer demand for more meaningful music.
I think people are going to want depth, something that takes this tragedy and turns it into a new frontier.
I can be your hero, baby.
As the industry looks ahead, music now more than ever will likely serve as a powerful voice in these uncertain times.
Up until September 11th, people were so comfortable. Now I think singers feel responsible in some way for the future, and they want to say some things to their audiences in a more meaningful way.
Seems so long ago, but 2001 was actually a pretty interesting year for music before September 11th. Okay, coming up, the latest music trends and hottest concerts. But first, a look at the year's highlights, January through March. Ricky Martin adds some Latin passion to George Bush's inaugural celebration. Aerosmith and pop's next generation converge for an all-star jam during Super Bowl 35's halftime show. J-Lo's movie and album hit #1, but on Valentine's Day, she calls it quits with Puffy.
My heart was definitely broken.
Elton John and Eminem pair up for a Grammy duet, infuriating gay and lesbian rights organizations.
I think they're a bunch of assholes. Sorry, guys.
Madonna's controversial video, What It Feels Like for a Girl, airs once and only once.
This video is a blueprint for mayhem, disaster.
All right, every year the music industry gets together and they toast the legends, they welcome in the newcomers, and there's always some surprises. I don't think in 2001 many predicted that Alicia Keys and Stain, David Gray would all usher in new music trends. And who could have predicted Steely Dan winning the Grammy for Album of the Year, Bob Dylan winning an Oscar for Song of the Year? But it was no surprise to anyone when come April, VH1 and an army of special guests got together to celebrate Aretha Franklin, the Queen of Soul, with her very own Divas Live special. And it was about time. The live broadcast featured Aretha belting soul, gospel, and opera. There were touching tributes and dynamic duets. Plus, the traditional all-star diva finale.
It was tremendous, and to have such an enthusiastic and exciting audience, you just could not have asked for more.
In March, the crowd at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony gave a warm welcome to the class of 2001. Among those enshrined were the surviving members of Queen.
Shame that Freddie couldn't be here. He'd be proud and pleased, you know, as we are.
The forever hard-rocking Aerosmith.
And being inducted into this club, it's flipped out.
And for his solo efforts, Michael Jackson.
I don't care who you are in the business, you know, what kind of music you're into, everybody says that's the person you want to meet.
But the star-studded tribute of the year took place in August at MTV's 20th birthday bash, celebrating 2 decades of rock, pop, and rap. MTV party with everyone from Sum 41 to Billy Idol. All right, like MTV's Birthday Bash, 2001 basically saw every style of music imaginable packed into 365 days. From soul to rock, everyone went up the charts.
I think this year we saw hits from all kinds of directions. We weren't just hearing bubblegum pop stuff anymore. There was this resurgence of rock. There was this bit of resurgence for singer-songwriters. Let go, yeah. Let go, yeah, hey. In the meantime, the biggest record of the year to this point was the Shaggy record.
I think that people are definitely looking for something deeper, but you see, everything's cyclical. So I don't look at like one thing as being bad or good. I think all is necessary to make a choice.
Yeah. In 2001, many music fans chose artists who wrote their own music, sparking new trends in hard rock, contemporary folk, and neo-soul.
I think it's significant that different artists in different genres were expressing a different kind of emotion than we've seen on the pop charts in recent years.
The expressive neo-soul movement, led by Jill Scott, India Ari, Maxwell, and City High, broke through, selling over 5 million records in 2001.
As powerful as music is necessary for there to be more songs about sincerity, you know what I mean, and love and harmony and true life-learned lessons and all that.
I keep on falling.
The genre's biggest and newest star was Alicia Keys. Thanks to her hit Fallen, her album Songs in A Minor debuted at #1, selling over 235,000 copies.
To date, it was the biggest shock. I mean, that is the last thing that I expected at all. The best part of it is just the amount of people that really loved what they heard.
I keep on falling in and out of love with you.
The song is just beautiful. The melody, the lyric, the chord progression, the way she sings it, the way she plays it, and she's fine. That don't hurt.
Keys went multi-platinum, graced the cover of Rolling Stone, and after bringing down the house at MTV's Video Music Awards, was named Best New Artist.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Contemporary folk also made a splash in the charts with artists like David Gray, who infused his acoustic ballads with a more electric sound on his album White Ladder.
And if you want it, come and get it.
We just started working in a different way, so it wasn't me sitting on my own with an acoustic guitar, but it was much more rooted, embedded, and the whole album sits very comfortably within itself.
Even to some mystery.
When that record came out, I was thinking, you know, this is so good, it's never gonna fly. You know, it's never gonna happen. And then I would see it on VH1, and I you know, heard it on the radio, and I was just like, it gave me a good hope.
After struggling since 1993, Gray got a break from fan and fellow singer-songwriter Dave Matthews. Matthews signed Gray to his new label, ATO, and released White Ladder, which went on to sell over 1 million copies.
I think David Gray is not like something like, well, you know, how did that happen? How did something that's great like that get out there? It just had to get out there. Once it's out there, people eat up good things.
The music speaks for itself at the end of the day. It's there on a disc, you can go and buy it.
Hard rock did more than speak in 2001, it shouted. Tool, Incubus, Linkin Park, Slipknot, and Stained all had successful CDs and tours. On the strength of the power ballad Outside, Stained's album Break the Cycle debuted at #1 and sold over 3 million copies.
The thing that really stood out about Stained in a hard rock community was to say rock and roll can still be internal and can still be reflective.
Incorporating introspective lyrics and aggressive dissonant sounds, Break the Cycle wasn't a typical hard rock album.
We just never wanted to pigeonhole ourselves into one particular style or one particular vein of music, you know. I'm very acoustic guitar orientated and like rips on the electric, so I mean we have very opposite ends that we can go either way with.
Songs like Fade and It's Been a While offered a message of hope and understanding.
I had a mother come up to me the other day and say that she felt that every parent should be made to listen to it, and she really felt that it helped her with her relationship with her kids.
It's been a while since I said I'm sorry.
Up next, the trials and tribulations of Puff Daddy, Mariah Carey, AJ, and Napster. But first, check out some highlights, April to June. Stevie Nicks releases her first solo album in 7 years, Trouble in Shangri-La.
I love, you know, putting the mistakes I made into songs.
Christina and Britney go head-to-head in the Cola War.
I've ripped my clothes off
and show a little bit of my acting skills.
After Zach De La Rocha's departure, Rage Against the Machine picked Soundgarden's Chris Cornell to fill in. Billy Corgan turns up to serenade Bozo the Clown in the final episode of the popular children's show. I'm hanging out have the entrance of the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden, where this year everyone from Aerosmith to Madonna stopped by to rock New York. They were one of many heavyweights to hit the road in 2001. If you want to see a concert or scalp a ticket, this was the year to do it. Destiny's Child and Radiohead both headlined successful American tours, but it was the more established acts who had the biggest impact. Back on the road after an 8-year absence, Madonna was one of the summer's hottest concert tickets. The Drowned World Tour featured Madonna playing guitar, riding a mechanical bull, and battling a samurai warrior.
The U2 tour also was extremely successful. We would project that it will probably be the biggest tour of the year.
We had some extraordinary nights. Good nights that we'll never, ever forget.
U2 went back to basics for the Elevation Tour 2001, which stood in stark contrast to the band's extravagant zoo and pop tours of the 90s.
This tour is really about the songs. It's about the band playing together on a very sort of simple, quite bare stage.
The extended stage and general seating area made the tour one of the most intimate experiences of the year.
Those were incredible rock and roll shows. I don't think there's anything else that had that sort of power, that sort of force this year.
Aerosmith also tried to get closer to the audience. The Just Push Play tour featured a second stage that brought the band right out into the crowd.
We've seen, other bands do it, and we felt that, again, the strength is the band playing together, the five of us, and we thought we'd bring a little bit of that out to the grass.
The Veteran Rockers kicked off their tour in Hartford, Connecticut on VH1's Opening Night Live.
Come on! 4, 3, 2, 1.
Janet Jackson was also a big draw in 2001. Concertgoers snatched up nearly 150,000 tickets in just 3 hours for Janet's All For You tour.
I hope they walk away just feeling good about themselves and about the night. And they walk away with a smile on their face.
Not to be outdone, Bon Jovi sold out every date on their One Wild Night tour. The Jersey Boys closed the tour with a homecoming at Giant Stadium.
To come back here and close the tour out, it's been just such an amazing run this whole year. It's been amazing.
As always, the red-hot Dave Matthews continued to pack stadiums in 2001.
That is a tour that you can't discount when you're making the totals at the end of the year. An awful lot of people went out to see Dave Matthews.
Now, even for established acts, life on the road can be overwhelming. Add to that commercials, video shoots, recording sessions, promotional appearances. The demands of staying on top can be quite stressful. Nobody knows that better than Mariah Carey and Backstreet Boy AJ McLean. 2001 was a tough year for the Backstreet Boys. They experienced lukewarm record sales and sold out only 8 of 60 dates on their Black and Blue World Tour.
The Backstreet record sold considerably less than half as much of this album as the previous album. That's a pretty remarkable fall from where that group was. When it came time to take that tour out, Backstreet was not where they were what seemed like 5 minutes ago. They weren't still there.
In July, midway through the tour, AJ checked himself into a rehab clinic for depression and alcohol abuse.
Major news today here on TRL. The Backstreet Boys have announced the postponement of the remainder of their U.S. and Canadian dates.
AJ felt in his heart that he needed to go to a place where he could actually get help and take himself away from this environment.
He just came to us yesterday and was the first time that I heard him say, guys, I have a problem and I need to get help.
And I need some time.
AJ had difficulties that often result from the pressures of stardom. You've got thousands upon thousands of people looking at you every minute of every day. It's an incredible amount of pressure. And you turn to something to relieve the pressure. You begin to, as they say, self-medicate.
The 23-year-old singer spent nearly 6 weeks in treatment.
I lost my son for a while. I really did lose my son. And I have him back.
On August 24th, the Backstreet Boys returned to the stage with a clean and sober AJ at the mic. He expressed gratitude to fans and bandmates.
I want to thank everybody for all the support during my time of need. I really appreciate it. Today, 64 days sober. I'm proud of myself. Thank you.
AJ wasn't the summer's only casualty of the supercharged pop lifestyle. Mariah Carey also felt the pressure of maintaining a hugely successful entertainment career. In July, just 2 months after signing a multi-million-dollar contract with Virgin Records, the pop diva made an erratic appearance on MTV's Total Request Live.
What are you doing? Oh my God. What are you doing? Mariah Carey is stripping on TRL right now.
Soon after, Carey suffered an emotional and physical breakdown and was quickly hospitalized.
Every now and then, somebody needs a little therapy.
It's very hard when you've achieved so much success at the age of 30 and you've gone multi-platinum. How do you top yourself at that point?
It was a busy year for the Grammy Award-winning singer. She starred in 2 films, Wise Girls and Glitter, and released a new album also titled Glitter.
Mariah overworked herself. She's always said, I work hard and I don't sleep. And this is the year where it caught up with her.
There's a hero.
By September, Mariah was back in the public eye, making a TV appearance on the telethon America, a tribute to heroes.
Her hero performance was really well received, but it was weird because Glitter was kind of very disappointing and didn't do well at the box office. So I think she's at a real crossroads in her career and trying to figure out where she's going.
In October, Mariah took another step into the spotlight with an energetic performance at the VH1 Fashion Awards.
I think that all Mariah has to do is just focus, man. Mariah Carey's a legend, period. Can't nobody take that from her.
Mariah sold over 110 million records and spent more weeks at #1 than the Beatles. Coming up, Napster on trial and the sad passing of punk icon Joey Ramone. Right now, another look, though, at the highlights of 2001, July through September. Paul McCartney pops a question to girlfriend Heather Mills. Shock rocker Marilyn Manson is accused of allegedly rubbing his genitals against a security guard's head during a concert. At the VMAs, Gwen Stefani's double-duty duets with Moby and Eve pay off with 2 awards, one for Best Male Video and another for Best Female Video.
Thank you, Gwen. Thank you, guys.
Michael Jackson celebrates 30 years as a solo artist and promotes his new album Invincible with an all-star tribute.
Michael is a winner.
Bing bang.